Dearest love, she has never been sick before. One of the most energetic women in the neighborhood, and noted for every day having some program to attend because she loved to serve in the church, even if her ways were questionable. She still was an evangelist. This day, one other woman had come to buy something from her from the market and had promised to pay that evening, and had come to tell her that the money she was expecting had not come, and so she would bring it the following morning. This did not sit well with her at all, and she told the woman she was not one of those Christians that you can just walk over, so she should go and find her money and give to her before she comes back from her evening service. The woman asked that how can she be talking like that as a Christian? And she shook herself and said, "Sister, do not bring yourself. I said get my money for me, or else I will beat you well and then go and ask for forgiveness." This was her nature. She was a no-nonsense woman. She would give it to you as it is every time, but in church, she is the one who always cried during worship, and she always fell under the anointing. She was strong. She was fit, never sick, not having any hidden diseases that anyone knew about, and yet, when she closed from church, she took a motor to the house. She had dropped off to buy something across the street, and within seconds, the strong, fit, firebrand woman who had promised someone a beating when she got home lay on the ground, gasping for breath after the car knocked her down. Just seconds, and her eyes just stared into the air as her breath ceased. The one she was going to beat still lives. The forgiveness she was going to ask for, she did not have the breath for. For though she had not yet done the beating, in her mind through service, she had promised herself and had primed herself to go home and discipline that woman. But instead, she goes to face her Maker, who is to judge her with a simple principle of forgive us as we forgive others. Let us not give up the habit of meeting together as some are doing. Instead, let us encourage one another all the more, since you see that the day of the Lord is coming nearer. For there is no longer any sacrifice that will take away sins if we purposefully go on sinning after the truth has been made known to us. Instead, all that is left is to wait in fear for the coming judgment and the fierce fire which will destroy those who oppose God. Anyone who disobeys the law of Moses is put to death without any mercy when judged guilty from the evidence of 2 or more witnesses. What then of those who despise the Son of God, who treat as a cheap thing the blood of God's covenant which purified them from sin, who insults the Spirit of grace? Just think how much worse is the punishment they will deserve. For we know who said, I will take revenge, I will repay, and who also said, the Lord will judge his people. It is a terrifying thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25 to 31. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.